My name's Chris. I'm the manager at ATSICHS for the assets and fleet. Case managing is challenging to begin with. The work that I was doing was working with families in the early stages of child safety issues. If you're dealing with one family, for example, you've got mum and dad, and then you've got kids, so they all need support. So over time, when you're carrying lots of families and wanting to help people through the most challenging time in their life, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it can be tiring. If you don't learn how to, be self-aware of when those stresses start to kick in, it can sometimes sneak up on you. I thought I was pretty good at being able to identify those things, and then it snuck up on me. For me, being disconnected from my culture personally influenced my decision to want to work in this particular focus on First Nations people. I don't know where my family comes from, I don't know what country I'm from, so the next best things for me to immerse myself in culture was to make it my job. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do next, but I don't want to move away from this.
And I see my role as sitting and listening and vent to me, tell me whatever. So when he sort of went, I'm having issues with it. Okay, no worries, that's fine, do what you've got to do. You could hear it in his voice. You could hear he wasn't himped. He wasn't cracking the jokes and whatever. And so just send an email down to Sharon and Belinda here at Jimbalunga and say, hey, I've got this person. What do you need doing?
And she goes, I have an idea. And when she was talking about the idea, it was coming to Jimbalunga.
I got an email saying that they had this gentleman coming to Jimbalunga. Would we consider having him on board just as a process for his return to work program with WorkCover? We're always happy to help out.
And I'm like, well, I've got those skills and there's no case management for grass. So I'm pretty sure I can come and mow a lawn or two.
It's breaking down the tasks that are available and seeing if there's anything on site that they can do. And then if that's not possible, then, okay, who else in the organisation needs a hand?
I got to actually pause and not have to worry about child safety, not have to worry about this family. I just had to worry about whether or not the mower had fuel in it.
Every time I speak to Chris, he would say, working makes me feel better. It helps my mental health.
I went and saw a psychologist for a little time just to, balance those emotions and things. She would check in with me about that, see how that was going. And I'm like, yeah, it feels all right. I was a bit nervous, from potentially taking on all that stress again. In my mind, I'm like, well, I can still do the same work that I did, but I'm doing it from a different place. Looking after the assets, making sure that the assets are all running the way that they should. That gave me a different sense of purpose, I guess. So I'm here now. I enjoy it. I've got a team of my own, so instead of me having to, for want of a better word, carry the load, I've been able to support my team. This time around I chose a different path, and that was because of the support that I got, which for me was becoming the boss. But I needed the support to get there. If I didn't have that, I don't think I would have taken a hop and a step.